Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley, and welcome to the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. On today's show, I'm very excited to have one of our top real estate experts on the show with me, and that's Naresse Middleton. Welcome to the show, Naresse.
Thank you.
Honored to be in business with you. You're taking amazing care of our sellers and buyers, getting our sellers top dollar, getting our buyers the home of their dreams, doing a wonderful job with that. You also work a lot with first-time home buyers. First-time home buyers are making up 55% of the buying market now. I always say if you haven't bought a home in 7 or 10 years, you're probably a first-time buyer again because things have changed. So we're going to talk about some tips today for people who haven't bought a home in a long time or ever bought a home, things they need to be aware of and reasons they should be a first-time home buyer.
Absolutely, Stephen. As we both know, the market's changed, so I have 10 tips for you to be a first-time home buyer in today's market.
Absolutely. Get out a pen and paper, and if you miss some of these, you'll give your email out and we can talk about it later.
Absolutely. Right. So my first tip is to save money. Number one on the list. If you save money, you're ready to make a deal. Second on the list is to know your credit score, because that's very important for you to take advantage of today's interest rates at the all-time low that they are now.
And if the credit score is not the right number, you can do things to get it higher, which is why you need to know it early.
That's right. Knowledge is power. Third, once you are in a position to get pre-approved with a reputable lender, and we have several that we work with, and we'd be happy to put you in touch with as well.
Yeah, and a good lender is very important because you're looking at the lender to bring up to 100% of the money to closing, or 96.5% or 95%. So having a really good lender is important, and we've got some good ones.
We do. Next, location. Know where you want to live. It's kind of important. If certain things are important to you, such as schools or your commute to work, have your location in mind.
You know, Naresse, I've watched people, if they don't stay focused on location, they'll see a home they like that's in the wrong location and sometimes buy it, and it's not in the school area or close to work or close to their gym and their shopping and things like that. So always look and stay within the area that you need to be in. There's great homes 45 minutes to an hour from here, but once you buy those, that hour really eats into your day.
That's right. That's right. So once you got your location picked out, be ready to move fast, because the market is fast moving right now. We all have seen homes come on the market and they're sold within 3 days or under contract within 1 day. So be ready, be prepared rather, to make a move as soon as you get to the point where you know where you want to live.
This is not the market that you can look at it at one weekend and think about it all week.
Not at all. Prioritize what you need versus what you want in your new home.
I love that.
Because you can always make changes, remodel, update later, but again, in a fast-paced market like we have today, you want to make sure you have your needs met and then work on your wants later.
Absolutely, and I tell you, even to expand on that, if you think you need a 5-bedroom 10 years from now, don't buy it now, because it's probably going to have a hard time getting that in your current budget. Stay very focused on your needs,
Yes.
right? And then if you can get a few bells and whistles added to that, I love that suggestion.
Absolutely. Keep an open mind as well to properties that you may not have considered. You may have wanted a ranch, but there's a great 2-story that will still meet your needs, so just keep an open mind on that. Also, it can be tough as a first-time home buyer competing in this seller's market, so you may miss out on a few offers, you might get discouraged, but remember your motivation. Maybe you want to build wealth, maybe you want to grow your family and you need space, so keep that at the top of mind so that you don't get discouraged in today's market.
Absolutely. Stay focused on your motivation. Owning your home is a big wealth builder, and it should be your first wealth builder. Stay focused on that. With these interest rates, we're getting people in homes for half of what they're paying in rent. Stay focused on that when you go out there and start buying, because again, it's a challenging market for a buyer.
It is. And lastly, always choose the right realtor. That realtor is going to fight for you. Make sure you get what you need out of the deal, and make sure they are your bulldog in the ring, so to speak. So choosing the right realtor is super important when you're a first-time home buyer.
In this extremely competitive market, if you're a buyer, this is not the time to use your friend who's got a part-time license or something like that.
Right.
This is the time to use a real estate expert guru who can get out there and fight for you to get the home of your dreams so you can take advantage of that great interest rate and the great economy and that kind of stuff. Naresse, you're one of those amazing agents. Tell folks how to reach you if they're interested in buying a home, but also if they're interested in selling a home.
Absolutely. You can reach me on my cell phone, 803-524-0909. My website is naresse.stephencooley.com, or send me an email at naresse@stephencooley.com.